Welcome to Sing Society.
Welcome to Sing Society. And we did not sing.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Sing Society.
Hi, I'm Juhi Malika. I'm a consultant at WSP and I create content because I'm passionate about it. So here we are.
Hi, I'm Malika Kamboj and I work as a marketing specialist / consultant, and now I am here doing Sing Society with Juhi. So claps because we implemented it in like literally a week.
Woo-hoo!
You lost me. Woo-hoo! Yeah.
Okay, that was an epic fail. Unlike our Sing Society, because that is going to be an epic hit.
You know what? Like my best friend Aditi, she's like, I have this feeling just because you started this so randomly. It's so sudden. Like she knows almost everything about everything that I do. But this was like once I posted, she's like, what's happening? What is going on? She's like, I have this gut feeling that this is going to be something great. And I was like,
I have a gut feeling this is going to like get us like millions of views, and
I thought get us millions of dollars, but views are fine too.
Views are fine too. Yeah, I mean, we'll start with millions of views, and then we will get on to millions of dollars, and then I will be, hosting events and doing talk shows with BTS because that's what I'm into, and you will be.
I will be talking shit. That's what I'm into. And I'm pretty sure everyone who's watching me would love it.
Yeah, I'm sure yeah. I will.
And I will get more million views. That we can keep. We can keep the momentum going.
Yeah,
we can billion views.
Okay. So motivation behind Sing Society, but before that, how did we meet? Yeah. You wanna go first?
So I have this story which she doesn't know. The best part is that she doesn't know about that story. Okay. After I got married, I mean, I knew about someone called Juhi even when I was dating Krish. But then when I moved here, I got married. I used to go for these dance classes. I forgot. Bolly heels. And Krish was like, Juhi goes to Bolly heels too. So if you meet her, say hi. And I was like, fine. Fun part, he never showed me the picture, so I had no clue who Juhi is. I go in there and they're like bunch of Indian girls, and I'm like, okay, fine, like let me see. And I'm like, hey, I guess I know you. And that girl was like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, do you know Krish? She goes like, no. And I'm like, are you Juhi? And she's like, no. And I think it was like...
so you asked a random girl if she was Juhi?
It was actually maybe... Or someone else. I don't remember exactly. And I was like, that was an epic fail. And then the next class, I see you in there dancing, but I had like already embarrassed myself. And I was like, I'm not gonna... No, I never...
Because I don't remember ever anybody coming up to me.
Because I always used to go and stand in a corner and dance. So I saw you, but I was like, I'm not gonna go and say hi. And then I met you at our Central Park location for the shoot. But that's how I know her.
Yeah. So backstory is that I know Malika through Instagram for sure, but I already knew her husband 5 years ago when I first came here into the States, and yeah, not much of a story there. I just knew him once. We met once. That's it. But he's a nice person, I guess. You married him, so
if you say so.
Yeah.
He's a nice man. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, here we are. And then we met again when we like connected through different people again. It was not us. We connected through different people, and then we did this whole.
We did a very, very cute for me, cringe for her kind of a...
We did a shoot when I'm like 28 years old. I'm wearing this like pom-pom dress in a park, and I'm like running, and that's so not me. Like that's not me. And I was like, bro, I want to go. And they did not eat anything. These girls starved themselves till 4 p.m. So
whenever I am making content or I'm actually doing any sort of work, that's one of my problem. I don't get hungry at all. Even when I'm shopping, like we could go to Woodbury Commons for an entire day and I will not feel hungry at all. So if you tell me that, it's time, we gotta have lunch and then get back to shopping, I'll be like, what a waste of time. And
Yeah.
I don't know why.
When
That's
I'm
just me.
shopping, no, but then like when I know I'm like out and about, I want to eat a meal just because I don't want to like get tired like when you don't eat anything for a very long time, you come back home and then you just like
Drained.
eat,
Yeah.
and then you like find my stomach hurts. So I've done that and I'm like, no, like I would eat a little something, but I was bored at that shoot.
Yeah, and I think it was supposed to be like a Central Park picnic shoot where we, connect as creators and have fun. And that fun portion was supposed to be a part of the shoot where we're just having fun and someone is photographing us and taking our videos. But I think we were just so stressed at that point and we did not know each
Yeah.
other at all that we were not having fun. We were just worried about how we were looking in the camera, which was not ideal because
And then it was windy and the guy did not know how to shoot.
we had the
It-
worst.
Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed the day, but then the only thing was the setup was just not
Too
like I
much.
couldn't vibe with the setup because I'm not that running in a park in a dress and doing ringa ringa roses.
That's just me, and I think that was yeah. I wanted to like. I think I just dumped that idea on them because that is just so me. I am so feminine and girly, and to the point that it is cringe. And then I just dumped that idea on you guys, and I think we did not just know each other well at that point.
Yeah,
to
my
be able
sister
to do
looked
that.
at it and she goes like,
You look
"कि
stupid.
दिमाग खराब हो गया इसका न्यूयॉर्क जाके इसको पागल खाने भेजा." And my mom is like कि बेटा blazer पहन के घुमा करो.
She's a very blazer wearing girl, and I'm a very, very frock wearing girl.
Frock.
Yeah, I wear frocks. I like wearing frocks.
Frocks.
I think I'm moving to like slip dresses. Like, have
That
you
sounds
changed?
better. Slip
Yeah.
dresses, love it.
But like, have you not seen my style change ever since we met last year? This spring shoot was like last year, so it has been a year. Have you seen any like change or evolvement in my style?
To be honest, now that I think about it, yes. I think now you wear more of like pastels but make it halter, and pastels will make it like a satin slip. You know?
Okay, yeah.
If I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
I think it's more I think it's more mature vibe, if you, for the lack of better words, more mature vibe. I
Yeah.
guess. I'm just
Yeah.
going for a more elegant vibe than I would go for like a cuter vibe. Yeah.
Yeah. I've tried. I love wearing dresses, but I think I'm more of a straight dress, or I'm more of like a long maxi. Then
More
if I'm
structured.
going like trashy, then I'm more like the shortest leather dress
Yes.
possible
Yeah.
I'll wear. But I can't do I can't do like frills and stuff. I used to, but somehow maybe I'm tall.
Yeah.
I start looking a little weird with my like a 5'10" girl wearing like a short as a dress. Park.
You look great. I don't know why you have this in your head that you don't look nice in dresses. Tall girls can look nice in flowy dresses, but I think it's just not you. Your
The flowy,
vibe.
yes, but
Yeah.
yeah, like it looks so cute on you, no doubt. But it won't
That's
look
because
that
I feel comfortable in it. So
Yeah,
it
probably.
makes me feel like, oh,
Confident.
I was made
Yeah.
for this. So I'm
Yeah.
confident in it.
Yeah.
Because in your head, maybe you have not prepared yourself to be wearing it. You were like, no, this is weird for me.
Yeah, in my head, I've always been like a very what do you call it? Power dressing,
Yeah.
boss girl dressing kind of thing. So maybe that's in me.
Yeah.
So now when I switch, I feel like what's wrong with me?
Yeah.
You know, like when you told me you're wearing a halter top, I wore my halter top, then I'm like, nay, I wear the shirt.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Yeah. In fact, like, I'm the complete opposite, because if I am wearing a blazer, then I feel like, oh, there is that factor is missing for me, because it's just not my vibe yet. Maybe it'll be some other time.
And then I get into a phase and I want to collect things. Now I'm collecting blazers.
I want to see that.
Yeah.
We all do.
Now you're collecting pastel tops.
I am just so heartbroken that I am collecting everything and anything at this. I don't know. I just meant in terms of clothes and like shopping. Yeah. And it's retail therapy is my thing, because I cannot afford actual therapy. So
yeah, I know. I was just thinking the other day. I've got like issues.
Yeah.
Like issues. No, I have issues. I want to shop. Like I want to buy something.
Yeah.
ऐसा कुछ भी होगा ना, मेरे को बस ऐसा लगता है कि मैं खरीद लूंगी तो मैं खुश हो जाऊंगी.
Yeah.
And
that's true.
It's piling up. Like now I don't have space in my closet. I have to like hide my packages from my husband. Like I have to make sure it's either I'm getting them before he's home, so that he doesn't know, or I have to say that
is going to be your downfall.
Yeah, exactly. Because now I'm like, fine, I got the bag. I'm like, now I want sneakers. Then I get the sneakers. And I'm like, I want heels. It's never ending. There's so much of consumerism.
Yeah.
Consumption.
Yeah. There's a Netflix series on it, Buy Now, and it's quite good if you are into that. But I am into it, but like I'm all for climate like change and environment, but I just cannot get myself to not buy things. I'm very capitalistic at this point in time.
Same. I don't know when that's gonna. I think it's gonna build more.
Yeah.
So earlier it was just me. Now it's like now I wanna buy I wanna buy a tray
for the house also.
Yeah. Now I wanna buy कुछ नहीं तो मेरे को मोमबत्ती चाहिए.
Nice and fancy. Yeah.
I wanna buy random shit. कुछ नहीं तो मुझे कढ़ाई नहीं चाहिए. So it's just not ending.
Or Oslo's clothes.
Yeah. Now I wanna buy clothes for him. I wanna buy him toys. So I'm like, it's not ending. And also like there's so much available, especially in US. Oh my god.
Yeah.
There's so much like in terms of food, in terms of anything. There's so much. So
yeah. It's also from like all parts of the world, all around the world. So it's not just like one particular brand. There's like multiple brands who are doing multiple things, and it's all competitive. So competitive. It's all very competitive. So they keep like having better stuff, I guess.
I know, that's true. Like the other day I was at like Whole Foods and I got lost. I went there to get a salad and I walked out and I'm like, dude, I have like so many things in my hand which made no sense. Like I don't need it. Like I don't need some like feta dip. I'm not gonna eat it. But I got it because I'm like, oh my god, I'll make a sandwich out of it for no damn reason. Yeah.
So, coming back to Sing Society and how that came into being, what's your motivation of Sing Society and what is your vision for Sing Society?
So when I thought, like I always wanted to do something for the creator space, whether just not me, but more like bringing in the other creators. So I was just like randomly, I don't remember, I was looking at this one show and I was like, it hit me. I'm like, wow, like this is something that I want to do, like something I just want to like do for the whole idea of there's so many creators in New York. Like it's like there are like 2 creators. In fact, there's this another guy who just lives in another building and he sells cupcakes from home and now he has a queue and he's made millions of followers on Instagram. He's so famous and I was like, I want to bring them under like one roof, one by one, so that we all can, not just become friends and show favoritism over like we're just this 4 people who are meeting, but moreover just give everyone this platform of like chilling, knowing, understanding and like just sharing. So I was like, okay, let me call Juhi. I'm like, Juhi, let's do this. And Juhi goes like, yeah, this sounds so much fun. Let's do it. Week 1, done. We did it. But yeah, my whole idea was just like creating a common space, even though there's so many that exist, but I wanted to do it more on like one-on-one level, wherein I'm just meeting like 5 people at a time and not like 20. and it's more real and authentic, and it's more not just like to meet to like shoot content, but meet to like know who you are, who I am. So that was my idea, and it's by invite only, guys. You better be on a good side. It's just by invite only.
Don't threaten people to follow us.
So yeah. But what's your what was your idea? Like, why did you say like instant yes, and why did you like she pushed it through? Like, I thought she's not gonna get back to me. She'd be like, "Haan, karte." Then I'll be like following up, and she'll say no. But she was like, "No, let's do it." And next day she's like, "Khud se saying ki let's do it." And I was like, "Oh my god, yes, I found someone."
Yeah. So for me, I've always felt like I've been in the US for 5 years, and I have always felt the need. I've always felt the need to go back home because I feel very lonely here. It's a very funny story. I moved here for a boy. Don't do that. I was still studying here. I still went to college and everything.
For a boy.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe that's why we get along together. But essentially, my motivation was that I have always felt homesick and lonely here in the US. But one thing that has kept me going for the 5 years that I've been here is the fact that I am at a global platform. I'm in a place, New York, New Jersey is a region where there is so much diversity from around the world. There is talent from around the world, and best of the world's talent is here. And I feel like if I am getting that opportunity to like live in a place where I can get to meet all of these people from around the world, I will not give that up just because I'm feeling homesick. So my motivation to say yes to Sing Society and Malika was the fact that this can be a platform where we meet diverse people and creators from around the world who are living in New York, starting off in New York, and then resonate with them culturally and maybe reinforce some of the good morals that I grew up with, with the same level of like conviction that they grew up with, and learn from their cultures, learn from their creative ideas, and this could be that space where people find their place in
it's
New
so
York.
easy, just like we're just doing something so simple. Let's meet.
Yeah, this is very simple,
meet.
very unserious. We are literally just meeting. That's the point. That's the beauty of Sing Society.
Yeah, and when you said like you felt lonely and you felt homesick, that quote which says that home is not, it's not like the actual physical space.
Yeah.
It's the people that make you feel like home.
Yeah. Very
Sorry.
It's so philosophical. She literally said 1 second ago, it's very unserious. This is very simple. And then she's like, home is not.
It is.
No, but I do resonate with that feeling.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of us, like I would like to say for Indians, for example, we tend to live in the same spaces where other Indians do. We tend to only do a lot of interaction with other Indians, and I don't want to do that anymore. So one portion of Sing Society that I would like to bring to Malika and Sing Society is the fact that I want to keep it very diverse. I want a lot of cultures from around the world to be a part of Sing Society, so that I'm not just learning from my Indian counterparts, which I do, which just naturally happens. We are naturally gravitating to someone who we already know and we know come from the same background. So I will naturally always gravitate towards Indians, but at the same time I want this platform to be a place where I'm meeting creators from China, Korea and Bangladesh and the UK and Europe and everywhere around the world, places that I haven't named yet, but all of these people, so that we can all come together and build beautiful connections and learn along the way. And
it was the same, like even when I was thinking about it, I was like, I don't want to restrict it to like just like my Desi community and all of that, even though like I'm the most Indian person you'll meet, like I'm not at all, I don't think so I'll ever be like all this, American painted. I love the country, I want to be there, but that Indian girl in me is never going to die.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, now that I'm here, why not meet the other 10,000 people who are also here? You never know, like, you just like, you would meet your next whoever. You can meet your next partner, you can meet your next best friend, you can meet your next career partner, like whatever. But it's so much more fun.
Yeah, and I think our motivation is also not just to be meeting that one single person. I think none of us or other creators are looking for a boyfriend or a business partner. It's more about genuine connections, because I feel like at this point of time in life, it's not just having a husband, having a friend, having some. I have realized that you can have this love for just genuine people. It's fine to it's not unreasonable to love your assistant. It's not unreasonable to love your social media manager. I love her. I love my social media manager, for example. And I've felt like I have such genuine connections with people who I just interact with on a daily basis, who have no like insight in my personal life, but they're just genuinely really nice people.
I know.
So we don't even have to label it. All of these friendships that we are creating, all of these connections we are making with Sin Society, they are all label free. You come here, you enjoy, you get inspired by each other, you learn about each other, and you go home with a smile on your face.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good perspective. Yeah, that's a good perspective to like look at things. Because I also feel like with this whole thing, wherein we say that it's about creators, everyone like meets each other with this so much of like purpose, that I'm gonna just like meet you to like make videos together. I'm gonna meet the other person to like for whatever like thing. This should be more like, yes, it is for people who are creating content, but at the same time it's for people who are meeting just because they wanna like banter about like why this thing doesn't work out, and just because we know we can relate. I can relate if I talk to you about something which is like Instagrammable, and you'll be like, yeah, it makes sense. So it gives you like that shared safe space.
Yep, it's like like-mindedness bringing us together. Our
with no motive.
Yeah, no motives, no like backstory or anything. Just genuine connections and like-mindedness.
Yeah. And I want to know more gossips.
Yeah, of course, a lot of gossip.
Of course.
It's going to be very sassy, and it is going to be very evil and bad.
Evil and bad.
I guess. I don't know why it's evil to gossip.
2 minutes ago, she goes like, this is for people who want to save space, and I want to make sure that like this is a good. Just evil and bad.
Yeah, like
it's just we are women. We change every 60 seconds. Another 60 seconds, 60 minutes into it, I'll have another perspective of why you should really, watch this full podcast.
So we could have this one-liner like Sin Society where there's a million reasons to
reasons to sink.
Yeah, million reasons to sink and million reasons to be a part of our journey, and
million reasons to sink and million reasons to drink.
Okay, now she's a singer.
Yeah. But tell me one thing, what do you feel like? What did you think of me when you met me for the first time? Remember you were like sharing this story, and you were like, I'll tell you when we meet.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I forgot. So, a little backstory. Now, we already heard her say her perspective of why she never like approached me or anything. But my approach was, so I knew that her husband married her, and then
her husband married her. Yes, of course. That's why he's my husband. Yes, Juhi.
Yeah, math is nothing. Basically, whatever. So, so we already know that I knew her husband, and then we met again later, years later, through another content creator. and we decided to meet. And there's one thing I noticed. She was wearing a bracelet that said Sabr and Shukr, and I felt like, oh, this is so nice. I would like to be friends with her because she's like so genuine, and this is so authentic, and this is also like, I feel like Sabr and Shukr could be your guiding principles in life. So this is something that I want to learn in life. I'm not a very patient person, and I'm a perfectionist. So I felt like, oh, she has got things that I don't have. So I want to be friends with her, and I want to learn that from her. I went back home, I called my mom, and I was like, I met this brilliant content creator. She was so beautiful, so talented, and then she had this bracelet that said Sabr and Shukr, and I was like, she's so cool. And then my mom was also impressed, and we were talking about it. And then few days pass by, and I go on Instagram, and I just start noticing this trend that every single person in India is wearing the Sabr and Shukr bracelet, or either like a neck charm or like a whatever. This Sabr and Shukr everywhere. And I was like,
sister got it tattooed.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. And then after a week, my opinions shifted. I was like, oh, she's just a basic bitch in that case.
Please, I'm basic.
Yeah.
I'm a bitch. not a basic one. Not a basic one. No, but then nobody is wearing it here. Do you see anyone wearing it in New York?
No.
See? Point proven.
Yeah. So that's the story.
But also I was just wearing it, to be honest, because they were lying around and I was like, kuch to pehen leti hu, and then I wore that.
Yeah.
But
that left quite an impression on me.
Are you a patient person now?
I'm not a very patient person. I hope and aspire to be, but I feel like a lot of people around me are stupid, and I don't. Not saying that in the rude form or anything. Just some people are they just don't. I feel like they're not dumb or anything. They just don't get it, and that makes me really mad. And I feel like if you don't get it, then get out of my way.
Yeah.
Like that. So that makes me quite impatient, and like that's why that's one thing that I've not settled down yet. Not in terms of like relationships, not in terms of photographers, videographers, or content creation. I don't settle down because I'm very impatient, and I feel like if I get that patience, I will be able to handle my relations, my business much better. And yeah.
Fair enough. Makes sense.
So yeah,
You get this.
some guiding principle to live
You
by.
will get the patience. I think it takes time. It takes time, and then eventually you just realize. No, you just do not give up. You just realize that that's the only way of being. But you can be impatient too. But it depends. I think it's very subjective when it comes to that. You can be impatient, but you have to be impatient for the right things, and then you have to be patient for the right things.
Yeah.
And then when you are impatient for the wrong things, life teaches you to be patient for that. So thanks guys. I'm a very intellectual person. I'm not even kidding. I am, to be honest.
No, I know. That's why we are doing this.
Give
I feel like
great life advices. You will once you start sharing it with me, I'll give you my all the blunders that I've done, and I've learned from them.
Yeah.
So you don't do it.
Yeah.
Or you do
History.
it and you learn from it.
No, I have always liked to learn from history.
Yeah, I've always liked to learn from doing it. So if you tell me don't do it,
You just do it.
yeah, you know, one of those kids will be like, don't touch it, it's hot. I'll be like, it's hot.
No, I've been a very nice kid ever since ever since I was a kid.
Yeah, you look like a nice, cute kid. Like,
Yeah, I was
mommy
a very
said no.
patient. I was not patient or anything, but I would not I would just be in my world, do my thing. If my mommy said no, I will not do it. Except boys, I think. Everything else, I just listen. Yeah, everything else, I just listen to everybody. except boys. I think I have been warned multiple times for a certain boy, and I would still just go and like ruin it for myself. But other than that, I'm pretty nice.
That's most of it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
That makes most of it, you know.
Your mental health, yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes most of it, which let's
Yeah.
spoil it, yeah.
It's fine. We got expensive therapy. We got a lot of money to spend.
Yeah, spend on wrong things,
Wrong things.
wrong people. Yeah. Do you get annoyed? Do you feel like something takes so much of, like the times when like something takes so much space in your mind and you cannot do anything about it but just get so annoyed and you don't know how to like feel about that whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's damn annoying, it's out of your control, but you feel like it's eating you here, like it's eating your heart.
Yeah.
Have you ever had that feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like and I'm very passionate also. I'm a very passionate person. So I when I'm in love or with somebody, I'm knee deep, not knee deep, I'm literally head deep or whatever you call it. I'm totally into it, and then if it does not work out in a way, or they're just they don't have basic human respect more than anything else, that eats me up, because they would have found a soulmate, a wife, and everything really in me, but they chose to like not, and the most worst ways possible. So that's very hurtful, and you can't do anything about it except like, you know, look the
Yeah.
other way and, you know, start
Yeah,
living your
yeah.
own life, and that's okay. But I feel like now I'm transitioning to a space where I want that level of dedication in myself and my work, and and my Instagram. A funny story, like it doesn't eat me up, but I am so engrossed in anything and everything. So love aside, I do that in love as well. But love aside, yesterday we were speaking right before I was supposed to take the bus home. We were speaking about Sing Society, and I was so engrossed that only one stop before my actual like home, I realized that I had come here, I was in the bus already, and my muscle memory had taken me to that place. So I had bought a ticket, I showed it to the person, I was in the bus, I had traveled 90% of my journey, I was almost home, and then I realized, wait, where am I? Oh, I'm almost home. And my muscle memory took me there, and it did not eat me up. I was actually genuinely very happy
Yeah.
that I was just so distracted. So Sing Society couldn't have come at a better time. I needed this so much, and when you said you want to do this, I was just like hell bent on doing it
And I'm
as
so
quickly
glad.
as possible.
Yeah, I'm so glad. I mean, like, I was just like, there's so many times, like, I've come up with like so many ideas, but it's either like you do it alone, or it's either you find someone and then you discuss it with someone. It just felt right when I wanted to discuss it with you. I was like, it just feels right. It's not like, it's not feeling, I don't have like second thoughts about should I not. So I was like, in my office, I'm like, hey Juhi.
No, I'm so glad you
Yeah.
did. I'm really glad.
But yeah. And we made it work. She puts in a lot of effort. I think she did more than I. My thing was just communicating. We were gonna do this, and after Juhi was like, let's do this. So yeah.
That's what I do for a living.
Yeah. Strategy.
Strategize things. So
Yeah.
I think it all works out.
It
great.
all works out. I think we both have, I think, things that, you know, completes. Like, I have things which I miss in me that you complete, and you have things that I complete for you. So it feels like a good head start.
And I think Sing Society could be that for you as well. Whenever you become a part of this, you could find people that you think can complete you, because that does not have to be in the form of a husband or your mother or your partner. In any form, you can just have a friend in society or with our videos. So
Yeah, or could be just our videos, you know.
yeah.
We'll make more of these. We'll
It
make
better
more
be
of
our videos.
podcast. We'll make more of podcast. I'm talking sounding like one of these influencers in New Jersey.
Oh my god, don't do that. We still need to have people.
Podcast. So yeah.
Yeah.
But this reminds me, there was this one time, the last time when we met, a guy asked me something and he's like, you have to speak a little, and we were interviewing and he goes like, you have to speak a little of something, and I go like, I manifest. I'm like,
Wait.
I manifest.
At least you said a word. You pronounced a word in a different way. I wouldn't even call it wrong. I would just call it in a different way. I spelled my name wrong. So we are way out of practice, and we are not like good public speakers. We don't have great oratory skills, but we are gonna make this work because we want to build those. Plus, we want to share our stories.
Yeah.
We want you to share yours, and we're just gonna have a good time. So if we mispronounce something, and if you feel bad about it, go home and cry. We don't care.
You can just laugh. I know you will laugh. I know there's so many people who are going to, you know, with this like 50 minutes or however many, I don't know it's going to be, of this video, they're going to pull that like one word, like,
She called
अरे
this
उसने
that.
podcast बोला podcast नहीं बोला और इनको video बनानी. So I do that, guys. I do that too. So I know, but
And
I don't give a
everyone's
damn.
gonna do that.
I know. I don't
Yeah.
give a flying damn about anything at this stage of my life. Whatever.
We are in Zen mode.
Yeah.
And we are doing this up for ourselves. It's on our page that we created. You are free to not watch it.
Yep.
You are also free to laugh about it. We would love it if you laugh on our accent, if you laugh.
At least we made you laugh
At least we made you laugh.
and not cry.
We could make you cry.
Depends who you are.
Oh god. She's full on threatening at this point. But you want to wrap up?
Yes, let's wrap up with
What?
with just stay tuned. Like, watch this space, watch our Instagram. We'll come up with like more content over there. Just like content that makes you feel good.
And we will also do our first meetup soon. So stay tuned.
See you.